So it is early Sunday morning, and we are about to go await delivery for my new daily. I sold the Dart to CarMax about a month and a half. Was tired of a car payment, trying to make some financial moves, and that freed up quite a bit for me. So we are in the 2500 that needs a lot of work, and by a lot of work I mean once it gets parked it's going to be quite some time before it sees the light of day again. What I'm waiting for, what I picked up, is a 2003 GMC Sierra 1500 regular cab, short bed, 4-wheel drive. It's got the 4.8 automatic, all that good stuff. So was going to pick it up myself, but it just needs, I believe, a brake line, and one of the calipers is hung up. So I'm just having it brought down to my parents so I can order those parts this week. Get fucking noisy. Yeah, get that done, get that on the road. That way this can get parked for the winter. I drive this again like I did last winter, but the rust is getting to the point where it's a little questionable. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna get some Wawa coffee, and then head over to my mom and dad's where the truck's being dropped off. To give a little rundown of what the truck needs, it needs a front end overhaul, hubs, axles, needs probably front brake rotors, as I believe they're warped. Pads look good. I'll probably end up doing calipers as well. I haven't touched the motor, the engine, since I've had it, which has been about 4 years. So I want to do new alternator, new starter, plugs, wires, water pump. I think the last time I looked, there's a little bit of a drip coming from that. I need to do the AC compressor, and anything else. I might just toss an air raid intake on it just to make it breathe a little bit better. Put an OEM exhaust on it because that one's rattling and has some holes in it. I need to find a matching fender because there's a GMC fender on it right now. New headlights. I want to redo the tail lights. Basically, the truck is going to get gone over front to back, top to bottom. Rust needs to be taken care of. I need to redo the sound system. I need to fix the headliner, fix the door cards and the speaker mesh falling out. New carpet, wheels and tires. Obviously, I have the drop shackles to go on. I have the rear axle seals to put on. Now this is currently my quote-unquote work truck, but it's probably going to end up turning into is a semi-daily nice truck. You know, it's a truck I'm never going to get rid of. So I got a new rear bumper for it because this one's rusted through in 8 different spots. So she's got 242,000 miles on it, and I think it's about time to get her taken care of. I do have a third truck that I picked up that I'm going to use for a business venture I have coming up. That needs work as well. That just needs a rear window. Interior needs to be really clean. It's a regular cab long bed, Chevy 1500, 4-wheel drive. That's going to get the basic, what it needs to get done to get running, and then just stuff that I can use it for working. So at the end of the day, probably by October, I'll have 3 trucks, all varying styles and commitments. But you know, it is what it is. I love Chevy and GM trucks. They're easy, fun to work on, and very comfortable to drive. So that's where we're at with those. This truck that I'm going to get now should honestly need very little to get going. And we'll go from there. So, truck's being delivered. I had it dropped off by the previous owner. This is actually a 2-owner truck. Technically, I'm number 3. Grandfather owned, driven every day. Not a bad truck. Yes, it has rust. It's a truck from the Northeast. It's to be expected, but it's got good bones. So everything's there. The interior needs a detail, but it is immaculate. Clean title. As you can see, it was sitting in a yard, so there's a bunch of moss and stuff on it. Nothing a good detail can't fix. So some quick notes. The cab corners are good. The rockers are gone. I'll get covers for those just and seal it up real good for the time being because it's going to be a daily driver, so I'm not too concerned about it. I need matching wheels all around. I need new tires for the winter anyway. Front bumper has a dent in it. Rear bumper, I'm gonna put a roll pan on it. I'm not gonna tow with the truck. I have mirrors for it already on the way. New lights will be ordered, but the running boards will be removed, and I'll go from there. But overall, I'm super stoked on the truck and can't wait to get rolling on it.